Hey folks, so I've decided to create my own tutorial about Grepolis. I've been playing Grepolis long time ago, like years ago, then I quit it and then I rediscovered it a few months ago. So this is my fourth or fifth world. So let's get into Grepolis. So I'm not a total beginner. And on the other hand, also I'm not an advanced player. Currently, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 towns and cities. Yeah. So, yeah. We have the menu on Grepolis, like here, and I'm playing on my smartphone. So I have a few functions which are not available via like smartphones. So there are, for instance, island quests that I'm not doing. Okay. So this is not a tutorial for total beginners. Okay. When you just start your Grepolis game in a new world, you have this very helpful quests tab, which is helping you out. So I have it too, but my current quests are already advanced, right? So first, now I am building a defensive army and then a marauders army. Yes, marauders army. So I've done many quests, yes, to get to this point. So you can check some other tutorials as well. Okay, so I'll open the menu. I'll just show you my ranking. Yes, here we've got this ranking tab. So I'll open it. I'll go to the player's ocean. So where am I? Yes, I'm number 9 in this particular ocean. Yes, with 11 cities. But see, number 8, Sir Stefan, has 7 cities, and yet he's a bit more advanced than me. Yeah. So there are different components of how this is calculated. And then we have alliances and alliances like in terms of oceans. So my alliance, I joined the Toxin Alliance. We have 8 members. We are number 3. Yes, the third alliance. While I was playing on my own, I was the 8th. Yes, in this list. So I'll just show you around like my towns and what I'm doing. Yes, normally. So I've just got a new town. Let's start from that one. I'll just go. So, yes, Sevak City. So this is my new town. Uh, I have already created like those villages. Yes, you need to establish those farming villages so that you can get resources and the army. I'll just enter. So those who play Grepolis can tell that this is a new city. I don't have the academy yet. I don't have the harbor, the cave, the wall. I'll show you those buildings. Okay, when in my other cities. So also an experienced player will notice that I didn't select a god yet and I don't have a hero here. And my city's name is just the default one, Sevak City. So I'll just start with changing the city name. I'll click on my town and then info. And by the way, this is also a little task for beginners. So when you change the name of your first city, yes, I'll click on rename. When you change the first name of your first city, you will get some points for doing that. So yeah, that's how you do it. So I'll name this one. Torque Anger. So I'm, of course, coding, yes, the names of my cities. So Dorkanger was just a character from the Armenian mythology, which was powerful, strong. So I'm coding like this helps me know that I'm building an offensive army in this town. Yes, so in Torque Anger, I'm building this Marauders army, yes, to accomplish this quest. Okay, so done. Number 2, I'll enter my temple here. Yes, we've got the temples. I enter the temple. Now I need to select a divinity to whom I'll be worshipping, and each divinity has their own spells. Yes, if you click on it, so Aphrodite here, she has her spells, and she has her mythical units, Siren, Satyr. So by this point, at this point, I have all the divinities in my different towns. So I'm just going to choose some divinity which will be more beneficent to me. So I have Poseidon in 2 towns. So this is my tactics. I choose one divinity in more than one town, yes, when I'm getting bigger, to get more points. With you recruit new mythical units only through those worship points. So now I'm going to select Zeus because Zeus has this interesting mythical unit, Manticore. A Manticore is very powerful. It's not the most powerful unit, but it can fly. It can fly and it has like its attack, yes, is pretty strong, and its defense values are good enough. Other divinities have other mythical units that can fly, but they are not as powerful. So I already worship Zeus in 2 towns. I'm selecting this Zeus here as well because Zeus has very useful spells. So this lightning bolt, I can harm my enemy. Yes. Zeus Rage, this is pretty cool as well. So Zeus Rage destroys 10 to 30% of the attacking land units of the enemy. So this is pretty cool as well. If I have a land attack coming at me, I can destroy them. But namely, I'm selecting Zeus for this town for building my Manticore army faster. So let's worship God. Yes. Done. So now, as you can see, on the top right empty space, I already have Zeus, and I have 379 culture points. Worship points, not culture points. Okay, then I need a hero, so I'll click on this empty area here, yes, to recruit a new hero. So these are my heroes, but they're all assigned. So now I have a new town, I have an empty slot here, yes, so I'll click on this recruit button. Now let's see. Okay, I have a huge amount of like points here, like 306 points and 243 points. So these are 2 types of points. Yes, I can choose between 2 heroes all the time. So either Athletics or Pelops. Now I'm going to look through. Okay, so the most important thing, what they can do. So 22% faster and cheaper research. That's interesting. And then Pelops. What does Pelops have up his sleeve? Stronger hoplites and chariots. I'm not planning to build hoplites and chariots in this town, so I'll select this one. I'll recruit him for 70 points. So he's being recruited. Where is he? Yes, okay, he's recruited now. So I'll assign him to this city. Assign. So he'll be assigned in 12 minutes, okay? And once he's assigned, his power gets active, and my city will benefit from that. Yes, research points. So as of now, what I typically do in my towns, Grepolis is centered around one resource, that is time. So each world is time sensitive. Now I'm playing in this world, and this world will be over at some period. Yes, all the towns, all the islands that are here will be gone. So time is the first precious resource. I also have, of course, like other resources to take care of: wood, yes, a stone, and silver. And I always need some amount of free population. However, I treat time as my primary resource. And in Grepolis, we control time by upgrading our town halls. So I'll click on my Senate or town hall, and I'll click on upgrade. So typically I upgrade my Senates pretty fast. And now this upgrade button has changed its color. Yes, it's not yellow anymore, it's red. It means I don't have enough resources. If I click on upgrade, I don't have enough wood. Yes, at the moment I need 1490 wood, but I have only 1187, so it's not enough. So what I can do, I can of course farm my villages. Yes, well, let's take on this much. I can also upgrade my timber camp, which is responsible for producing wood. So this is what I do. But I have one. Yes, now I have enough. So I'll just upgrade my town. My tactics differs, yes, for each city. This is my island. It's far away, so no one has other towns here so far. I have 3 towns on this island. This one, like here, yes. And then on the southwest, I have this other town, yes, Bahoch in my native language, and this other one on the southeastern part of the island, Abahof. So I'm very relaxed. Yes, this is why I focus on upgrading my Senate first, because with each level, the time that is needed for upgrading all the other buildings gets less. For instance, right now, if I want to upgrade my warehouse here, let's check. I'll need 1 hour and 23 seconds. Level after level, this time is reduced. Yes, it's a count on seconds first, but then the seconds turn to minutes. And as the logic of the game revolves around the concept of time, I think it's wise. Yeah. However, I have some towns where I have enemies. So, for instance, let me show you. Norskjank. Norskjank in my native language means new life. So here I have other neighbors, and they are not from the same alliance. Yeah, for instance, this one is We Be Pirates. And in the past, I was attacked once, not regular. I was attacked by a player from this alliance. Yes, I think it was Kobel who attacked me. So in this town, my strategy is different, but still, I already have my Senate. It will be upgraded to the final level, 25. Yeah, different buildings have different limits. So for the Senate, the utmost limit is level 25. So now my farm is being upgraded in 50 minutes. Yeah, 49 minutes it will be accomplished. And then the second one is the Senate. So the final level for the Senate will take 2 hours and 33 minutes, yeah, or 34 minutes almost. This is important while the game goes on. For like farms, for instance, 1 hour 51 minutes, and then as your town gets more and more complex and sophisticated, time limits grow as well. So in this town, Northgang, for instance, I upgraded my barracks pretty fast. Yes, so it's level 12. For now, that's enough. I upgraded it from level 4. Yes, So in this town, for me, it was very important to build a defensive army to get ready for the next attack. Yes, currently I have 350 swordsmen, yes, 250 archers, and 300 hoplites. I'm going to increase this number. Now I have this defensive army quest. So I'll grow my army in this town. I'll get 500 swordsmen. Yeah. And for that, I need my free population. Yes, I currently have only 79 soldiers, free population. So I can get only 79 soldiers. That's why it's very important for me to upgrade my farm. Usually, my approach is to always have more than 100 free population. If I see the number of free population getting closer to like 100, below 100, it's a sign that I need to upgrade my farm. Or else you may reach to the point where you have no free population and you can't do anything except upgrading your farm, and you will have to wait for an hour, a couple of hours until you get some free population. So I always keep some safe amount of free population in my towns. So yes, let's go to another town. So in here, now at this point, I'll just check whether I have buildings that are being upgraded and whether on this other map I have farmed my farming villages. No, okay, I'll farm this for 3 hours and another one for 3 hours. Yeah. So here I have two constructions, yes, that are taking place, two upgrades. Yeah. So in 20 minutes, the farm will be upgraded again. I have only 60, yeah, free population. That's not enough, obviously. But I'm good. I can't do much at the moment because my construction queue is full. Torkanger. Here I have two upgrades. Yes, I'm good. Let's move on. Varesh. Yes, Varesh means revenge. And I have two upgrades. Okay, the temple. So when you have only 5 minutes left, yes, under 5 minutes, you can click on this free button and your building will be upgraded for free. Okay, so this town, I constructed it on an empty island with no villages. This increases the chances that my town won't be of interest to the bigger players. They won't occupy it. Here again, I'm worshipping Zeus, yeah, to get to get worship points, to build my Manticore army in another town. So in this town, I'm concentrating on upgrading my temple as fast as I can. So now again, I need some resources. I don't have enough stone. What am I upgrading? I'm upgrading my warehouse at the moment, which is also important for storing your resources. So let's enter our warehouse. So at this point, I can store only 10,969 gold, stone, silver, rock, and wood. Yeah, that's good enough for the day. But when you're away for several hours, let's say you're sleeping, you wake up and you discover that your warehouse is full and you have lost some amount of resources. So you need a big warehouse to store as much resources as you can. Yeah. So this is why it's an important idea to upgrade your warehouse regularly as well. Now I have lack of stone, so my quarry is responsible for producing stone. So I'll upgrade my quarry. What I have discovered is that it's not a good idea to keep your silver mine, your quarry, and your timber camp on the same levels. You, in the beginning, throughout the growth of your towns, you always lack stone because lots of buildings, for instance, warehouse, let's enter. Sorry, Let's click on the upgrade button. So for upgrading my warehouse, I need 3000 gold, 1990 silver, and 4800 stone, yeah, rock. So similarly, academy, another important building. If I want to upgrade it, again, at this point, stone, yes, is the most needed resource. So I always need stone while my town progresses. This is why I keep the following ratio or difference. So if my timber camp is level 26, I'll aim at keeping my quarry at level 34 or higher. Yeah. But here's the problem. I don't have enough resources to construct my quarry as well. So at this point, I can either use some spells to get some more silver and stone, or I'll simply have to wait for several hours until I have enough resources. So I can, for instance, one of my goddesses will give me stone. So I receive 650 stone. I'll cast. Okay, good enough. And then another god gives me silver. Hades, the god of the underworld, gives me silver. So now, let's see. Almost. Yes, I still need some gold. Yes, I don't have enough silver. Not gold, silver. And yes, I can upgrade my silver. I forgot the word in English. My silver camp. Let's call it camp. It's not camp. But my construction queue is full. So I have 2 orders. Yes. I'll have to wait for 2 hours. Yes, until my warehouse is upgraded. Fine. Let's move on to the next city. 2 again. 20 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Apahof. I have only 1 order in this town. And I think I can farm some villages. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I can. Okay, so once I upgrade my Senate to its maximum, yes, this is what I aim at. If the world and my neighbors are relaxed, I can afford, yeah, in terms of my strategy and tactics, I go for that. So there are some people who don't do this, but again, my logic is to follow the logic of the game, which is time centered. So I'll do everything to accelerate